Hi, this is Kim Pinkney. Welcome to my channel. Sorry for the late start. I had been getting ready for work and setting up for the Elsa video. So I apologize for the late start. Usually I'm up and running by now. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is try to refine what I've done on this outfit, and then go ahead and call it. This will be the last day. I want to move on to something else. And it's funny, every time I do little challenges like this to myself, I learn a little bit more about my patience levels and stuff like that. So definitely a learning experience, and revealing. You know, I've realized that when I do a project, I like to be able to finish almost like in 1 day, 2 days, but no more than like, you know, a few days. And I guess that's human nature. You just want to get done. You want to be done. But sometimes things take a little longer than they, you know, it's life. So either I need to work smarter, work faster, or just take on projects that, you know, I like, you know, that can hold my interest, or even if it's something that I'm not, you know, like I fall in love with it and then kind of fall out of love with it. You know, it's like you've been looking at it for hours, for a couple days, and it's like, you know, you just gotta learn to go with it. Just go with it, Kimberly. So, I found when, you know, taking a break from looking at this and then coming back to it, I found a few errors that I am hoping that I can fix. Partially in the face is where I see a lot of them. Yeah, pretty much in the face. This is something that's not jibing with me in the face. It's, I think, the eyes. I think they're too far apart for the size that I've got here. So I'm going to have to update that. I'm going to finish up the guns and some detail on the Aoi. One day, damn it, I'm going to get this damn long dress down. It's just that it's written A-O-D-A-I, and I'm so used to American pronunciations, English pronunciations, that it's hard for me to wrap my head around that the D is a Y sound in this particular instance, and the D-A-I is like eye, like an eyeball. So it's, or so it's like yai and not die. So yeah, it's going to take a bit for me to get used to, but I think that's the beauty of learning another language, even if it's just like saying hello or something like that. I think that's pretty cool. All right. I'm not the type of American that says that you have to do it this way, you have to do it that way. There may not be a background on this, sorry. No, I'm not doing a background on it. I'm not even going to color it in. I'm just going to leave it like it is. I just don't have the time to do that. I've got 45 minutes and I am not a tree girl. I'm lucky I'm even throwing blossoms on this. But no background today. I may end up doing a background later when I do the cover, but I don't want to do a background now, not right now. But thanks for the suggestion. I'll go ahead and keep that in mind so that when it does come time for it, I'll go ahead and do that. I'll make sure that it's like a blossom background, but not today. I'm doing some trim along the sleeves and around the edges. And iCost, if you're around, let me know what's going on with the other character. You mentioned that you like a Disney-looking character for Australia. Oh, and good morning, Tattoo Hearts. Yeah, I almost didn't make it. I was so slow getting started today. And then I was downloading the Elsa pictures and trying to get them to kind of match the music of I'm just gonna basically use a remix of, what is that called, Let It Go, until they flag me for copyright infringement or whatever, and you know, giving them credit and everything. But you know, sometimes they won't let me keep it going. Hopefully they'll let me keep it up. If it and if they've got it monetized, they could take the money. I don't care, because I wouldn't be able to cash in on it anyway. And then when I can monetize it, I'll go ahead and put my own music on there. But I'll let them have their tartar sauce. No, but yeah, that's what slowed me down, is that I was processing the video and getting it started for processing. It's going to take almost a day for that to process. It's at least 6 or 7 hours worth of video. So I think I spent 4 hours on the last segment, and then I had at least 3 or 4 other segments that were over an hour each. Anyway, I digress. Okay, so I'm just adding a bit of a trim to the outfit here. I'm going to add a few more blossoms here and there, and I'm going to correct the eyes on the face. For some reason, I've got them way too far apart, the eyes, and it makes her head, it throws off the shape of her head a little bit. Like, I wanted it kind of tilted, and it just looks a little too alien. But yeah, I apologize. I'm not going to draw the background on this, but when I do, I'll probably like do a digital background and make it really nice, get all the colors nice and blended and stuff. And then I'll put that on with the words. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll probably put that on with the text and stuff like that. But I'd like to have your name somewhere on it. Oh yeah, actually, when I put the book together, I'll put everybody's name as the collaboration. I don't think everybody's going to be this big. I can't imagine doing 1,000 people at this size. Actually, I could. But I'd have to find a way to make it faster, or else I'll never be able to get through the whole thing. So, definitely a learning experience. Like a marshmallow? Yeah, she's floating in space. Yeah, Tatudar says, imagine it like a marshmallow. I don't know. Maybe while I'm on the bus, maybe I'll take it with me and see if I can do the background from there. But I think it could use a background. I just don't want to distract from the chick herself here. Maybe she does need a little distraction here or there. No. Okay, so let's see if I can get this gun to color coordinate. And I don't know why my music disappeared. Let me get my thingy going. Okay, I've got 40... Oops, did it stop? Why did you stop? Everything stopped. Let me refresh here. Yeah, I've got a lot of things going on my... There we go. Let me unmute that. Unmute, I say. There we go. That way I can hear the timer. Okay, let's see what's going on with epidemic sound. It's being special. Alright. Okay, let's see. I'll do a few more of these blossoms, but I think I'll do them in like a pink tone. There we go. Flowers. Just do a couple of them. Alright. Let's see, maybe one more. Okay. It's kind of shimmery. Okay, let's see if I can fix my face here and do these guns. Start with this gun here, and I think I want to use plastic instead. Let's see. Do I have plastic to play with? See, I'm going to use the plastic off of this thing right here. There we go. Gotta remember to put my girl back up on the wall. There we go. Okay. Make sure that we can see everything. Where art thou? There you are. Duplicate myself. Well, one thing I could do is, I was thinking about that, not the duplicating, you know. That'd be way too many Kims in this world. That would be so freaking scary. Let's see. That I could, one idea I had was that I could, what's the word? Do a template, but then that would be kind of boring. Because everybody is special, everybody's different. And, I'd love to see how different people express themselves, and then how I could possibly interpret it. But I have to give myself some sort of time frame or something. I've just got to figure it out. Like I take the general description and go with it, because I can't keep treating everything like it's a police sketch. And I want to throw some creativity into it. But usually when you create a character, you want to do it from different angles. That way you know exactly what this character looks like. It kind of brings them to life. And if I ever want to animate it, which would be so cool, I'd be able to do that. You know, I'd know what they look like from front, back, whatever. But I also think these would be amazing people just to populate a world. So like if I or when I finally write my futuristic stories and stuff like that, I've got a couple that I've got playing around in my head. I definitely would like to use that. Make this like a purple grip or something like that. Oh gosh, this epidemic sound is pissing me off. It keeps stopping. Okay, wait a second, let me put it in its own little window. It's like it wants attention. It's like, pay attention to me, damn it. I will not be ignored. Let's see, let me move this off the side. I thought this song right here, in particular, that's playing, is pretty interesting because it sounds exactly like, or very similar to the TV show The Incredible Hulk back in the 70s, super early 80s, where he's walking away and David Banner solved the crime, but he still hasn't solved or fixed himself. You know, the Hulk is always going to be with him, type of thing. That really depressing music. And this song, I think, is the song from that. And then somebody just redid it and made it into jazz or something like that. Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to watch the Incredible Hulk TV show, and with Bill Bixby. It was so cool to see, like, and it was funny. Bill Bixby is like, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me if I'm angry. And then it took me a while to realize that this wasn't Bill Bixby changing into the Hulk. It was Bill Bixby, and then it was Lou Ferrigno. So it's like, oh, two different guys. You know, a stupid kid. But it was so well. I thought it was well done back in the day. I was a kid. What do I know? I thought Dukes of Hazzard was cool back in the day. Just a good old boys. Now that would be fun. Me reliving my 70s childhood by redrawing like my favorite TV shows. That would be kind of cool. Maybe even changing them into what's it called? Changing them into Disney characters. Like I remember I used to watch Emergency 51 and Starsky and Hutch, Chips, which was a cop TV show with Eric Estrada as Paunch. Oh man, that was some fun stuff. So yeah, maybe I might want to do that too. So maybe draw the and I'd have to figure out how I do it. I'd have to figure out like maybe a day would be like Mondays would be what is it called? I'd have to give them themes. I think that would be it. Maybe theme show Tuesday, and maybe I'll do on Tuesdays. I would do my favorite 70s, 80s TV shows and stuff that I liked, kind of like fan art. And then during the week or weekend, work on. Yeah, that's what I think I'll have to do. I'm gonna have to like give designated days to certain things. That way I can fit it all in. It's like I've got so many ideas of things I want to do. So I'm gonna have to make my own little comic lineup. I want to have more time to practice comic book drawing and stuff like that. So I have to kind of, oops, I don't want to make the shadows in that. Let's see. Yeah, time management. It's a bear. Let me see. Okay, so let's see if we can fix that face. We'll see if we can make it a little bit more. Yeah, with this one I wasn't using a source image to tilt her head, so I'm kind of at a loss. So let me see if I can fix her. Not too much. I hate that it was so tiny. That'll distract a bit. It's like I lost her neck just a smidge. There we go. Just got to get that neck back. Yeah, I think I'll mix it up. I think I'll have every now and then a full body pose, or you know, just to change it up every now and then. But not everything is going to be completely full body. So maybe the ones that aren't full body may have a little bit more going on in the picture than the ones that are full body. I don't know. I think when I convert the black and white one to a coloring book, I think that one I will go ahead and put that the blossom tree in the background so that it'll give a little bit more to color. I think I'll do that for us. Compromise, compromise, name of game, compromise. And then, let's see, but I've got this problem here, so maybe I will have to do something. Let me see if I can find a cute blossom tree. Oh, actually, I need to give her a shadow here. And bring that color in a bit. Let's see. Let me use a little bit of... Yeah, these, that's the thing about baby oil treated paper. It will smudge, 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 smudge. Okay. Since her neck is here. There we go. This collar should have been like a little bit higher up and not as thick. Okay. Let me see. Maybe I can put a little circle around. Let's see. Huh. You know, I've never used this. I wonder if I can incorporate this somehow. Because this is like a cutout that I had picked up from Michael's. I was going to attach them to... Let's see. It's a little small. Let's see, but I can bring it down some. Or... just playing with some ideas here. I think I see a circle around here. So like if I can get a circle kind of like right here. Let me see. What do I have that is round? It's small enough. That's too big. This is one of those times that I wish I would have kept up with my protractor, I think that's what it's called. Compass. This needs to be bigger. Too big, too small. Let's see. I want a circle that will encompass at least... You know what? I see a lot of triangle shapes. I may as well do a triangle shape. Let's see. And then I could have... Let's see. I don't see my ruler, so... We shall have to compromise. Compromise. Let's see. So I'll have it like right here. Let's see if I did a triangle. upside down triangle. I'd have to do it the other way. Let's see, lots of triangle shapes. So how about like you line this up, and I want to mask that black there. Let's see, but I got to keep in mind I cannot erase, so let me do it very lightly. So maybe about out to here, a little bit here. It's kind of like she's breaking the border. And then maybe make the triangle shape down to here. That way she is in and out of. Oop, move you out the way. Now I think since she's futuristic, it should be more of a futuristic type of what is that called? Blossom tree instead of a traditional one. I should outline this with the purple. Let me see if that'll work. See, I always say no, but it, you know, I really mean yes. I suck. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the alii definitely sets off the triangle shape very nicely. it's an alii pizza. Let's see. Get those two together. Oh yay! Oh yay! Oh crap! I forgot where the edge is. About right. Hopefully right there. You did it! You died! Okay, alright. I ain't crying. Alright, so maybe a futuristic looking, or I could color that in with the glitter, and I could give her a shadow, like a drop shadow in glitter. I think she'd be awesome. Let's see. What else can I do to her? Oh shoot, what time is it? Okay, I got a few more minutes. Let's see. I have to think about that. Futuristic. And still look kind of pretty. I don't know. But I like the idea with the drop shadow. So she stands out. I'm trying to decide, do I want the, I think, let's see, in order for her to really stand out, it would have to be a color that is like a purple. Let's see, if this is purple, then orange, blue and orange make themselves pop out more. I hate to do something to it and then it suck. Right now I guess I should leave her alone. I don't know. I'll have to like think about it a little bit. But that way if I do it digitally, then I can erase it, but on this kind of paper I cannot erase. I have to take a stand. So I wonder if this will fill this in. I could either fill it in, and I could do a, what is it called, a silhouette. See, I can't do both. Her shadow could be the blossom. Man, this is hard. Okay, let me see. I've got a couple options. Well, orange is the opposite of opposite colors, like red and green, make each other stand out more. Let's see if I can find my stinky color wheel. Here we go. Okay, so like whenever you know, like in dramatic pictures, like on movie posters, you always kind of see this tone of orange and blue. That is like eye-catching. The orange makes the blue pop out. So anywhere across the color wheel, these colors will enhance each other. Like whenever you see Christmas colors, they really look gaudy together, but both colors look super bright. So like red and green really just pop. Blue, let's see, purple, it would be purple if I used the cool colors. Any of the warm colors versus the cool colors will make the other one pop out more. Let's see, and then there's like the tricolor. So what we basically did was use the cool colors on her, and I used a couple of the little warm colors to make it pop out more. But since this color of red is closer to the purple, it kind of blends in. So everything is kind of blending in. The thing that makes this hair pop out is that it's brighter than this down here. So that really is eye-catching. The pink is a good contrast, or like everything that follows each other or touches each other is kind of like a complement to each other, or analogous. I think that's what. Anyway, they blend together. It's more harmonious. When you have the other two colors on the other side, maybe I'm explaining it just like terribly, but anything on the opposite side will make the other color pop out more. So like orange would make everything here pop out more. Any warm color would make all the other colors pop out more. But you don't want to stick with the cool. So like if her shadow was here, it would warmer, some tones that are warmer in the shadows will make the cooler pictures pop out more, and vice versa, and they just enhance each other. But I hate to put a color down and it suck. I could do like the little branches. I'll have to play with that. I don't want to mess this picture up. Anyway, I guess I can kind of leave it like this. I just don't like this smudge here, and I want to cover that up. If I do a shadow, I would probably do it, let's see, her light is hitting this way, so her shadow would only cover a portion of this. Shoot. I don't know. Peachy pink, almost orange for the background. Yeah, that would probably work too. Let's see. And I'll do, let's see. Let me try this. I don't want her skin to look like the background. So this right here is this is pink. And I'll mix it in with a bit of orange. Pink is good. It's not going to cover this black here, but I might be able to get them to blend a bit. So if I can do that, then I can probably give her a shadow. Let me see. If I did a shadow, her hair would be like right here. Her arm would come down more. So what I'm doing is kind of doing like a drop shadow. So this is her hair. It's casting a shadow this way. And this will be like a lighter pink on this side. And this is Prismacolor, so it'll blend really nice. Okay, so we got her hair, bring it down to her shoulder, her arm, and they're all casting a shadow here. Let's see. Her body is casting the shadow. If I don't like the pink, we can always go back over it with a darker color. That's why I like, if I'm doing an experiment, I like to do it with a lighter color. And if all else fails, we'll just color the whole damn thing black. And I think I want to give it a darker tone here for the shadow. Because she's casting a shadow, she may as well cast it all over the dang place. Okay, let's go ahead and fill this in. Okay, her arm is not that big. Let's see, how did I mess this up? This is right. Yeah, we'll just do this. We'll color it in like that. That'll fix my shadow. So I needed this part here to be lighter. Let's see. I'm wondering if I can squeeze out a little bit of purple. Let's see if that'll work. Just checking. Yeah, it's not too bad. Like that'll be our true shadow. Yeah, I have no idea if, let me see, let me see, I do have an orange here. We'll see if that'll work. But I'm using kind of like the purple to give it even a deeper, darker shadow. And I'm hoping that'll work a little bit. and then I can go over it with the orange, and that might make a difference on the lighter tones maybe. Let's see, we'll do this. Let's see, in their hair. And I'll just kind of blend these into each other. Okay, I'm almost out of here. Gotta get going. Yeah, I think I'll save the character development on the weekend. That way I don't have to like, oh my god, I gotta leave, you know, type of thing. And then have some fun during the live stream. Maybe do some sketching of some of my favorite characters on the 70s. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So this should make... All right. Okay, and I'll throw some orange in the other portion. Yeah, I think these warmer, cool colors really make this stand out. Let's see if the orange kind of helps a bit. And like a peach tone. We'll see. We'll see if that'll work too. It'll definitely make the shadow pop out more. Let's see, peach. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be a pastel type of background. Soft and muted. Oh no. Oh no. Especially when I got the smudges. Gotta cover the smudge. Nobody needs to know. It's our little secret. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so for those of you who have just joined us in this venture, that maybe this is dirty. Who are just joining us. Basically, what I'd like to do is, by the time I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm only at like 700 or something like that. I'd like to make this is dirty too. An avatar of my characters, my subscribers, and I'd like to compile a coloring book. I've been looking at printers and things like that to just like print it myself, because all these places want to charge my soul and firstborn child to publish it. When I could, I'm just looking at the options. If it's easier to do it by, what's the word? You know, buying the stuff myself, or to have them print it for me. Binding versus, you know, like binding it and stuff like that versus, what's the word? Leaving the pages loose, because with my and here's my biggest argument here. And I can do a poll once I finally reach 1,000. But which would you prefer? I know this one would probably be cheaper than this one because this is like glue bound and stuff like that. But the pages can fall out. Like this one just fell out, you know, and it's supposed to stay in the book. However, with Crayola Art with Edge, it isn't bound. It comes sealed in plastic. You take the plastic off and you basically have an unbound book. But you can manipulate the pages. You don't have to worry about other pages getting bent. You know, you have, it's like it's better maintained. But there's no way of keeping it, once it's been pulled out, there's no way of keeping it together. Same thing with this though. It's meant to be kept together, but you have to bend the pages like ridiculously, like breaking it, and it puts this bend in it, you know, and that's the downside. And I'm trying to figure out which is better, leaving it unbound and letting you pull out the pages, and you know, like if anything you don't like, if you don't like any of the pages, you can trash them. Or I could set it up so that you can buy the pages that you want, type of thing. You know, if it comes to that. So that's me with my first coloring book, setting it up like that. So I don't know. Maybe making a dedicated, like, I don't know. It's like I just want to do more with my subscribers. It's like almost like a photo album type of thing. So like, when I do go to Patreon or something like that, maybe make a special folder so that any artwork or anything like that you accumulate from me, bookmarks or whatever, you can add to it, you know, and any artwork that I do for my Patreon or my subscriber can go into that, and it's kind of like a photo album. It's you and me, baby. It's you and me. Me and my 700 subscribers. And I'm glad to have each and every one of you. It's pretty awesome. And if you get anything out of my drawings and watching my crazy videos and me hawking and snorting and whatnot, cool. Alrighty, let's see. Anyway, this can be color corrected with Photoshop. So I'm going to be accumulating, I'm going to be asking you guys if I can draw your ideal version, your hero. It could be, you know, like a character that you've always admired. It could be your own OC. But this right here is like an OC from Tattooed Hearts. And when I'm done, I want to go ahead and make sure that all of you get your OCs. But it's not going to be free. It's not going to. I can't do it for free. It gets expensive. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, you guys. We'll figure it out together. All right. So, Tattooed Hearts, thank you so much for this. This was a lot of fun. This is a hoot. And here's where I am so far. And I know that I'll be adding more things to this. Probably later on, just to refine it, bring it into Photoshop, do some color correction, add some of that like little what is this stuff called, Procreate magic or whatever to it. Alright, and I will see you guys in the next video. I am off and running. ICOST, if you are around, if I'm on this weekend, because I still got to wash my nasty drawers, when I pop on, probably midday, if not Saturday or Sunday, I should be on, or I'll be posting videos. Either way, whatever. Catch up with me, and we'll work on the Australian character. I've already started drawing like a little Aborigine girl, and I'll pull that out real quick. And just at least that's my idea. So when you said Australian, I was like, ooh, let me doodle something. So I like this little character. her eye is kind of wonky. Like I kind of like that eye, or I like that eye, but this one is more Disney-ish. Her eye isn't big enough, and I need to simplify it even more to make it more Disney. And then this one is, I was doing it on the bus, trying to fix up the eye and stuff like that. This one I was drawing yesterday, and a guy sat down next to me. He's like, "Oh, can I take a picture of that while you're drawing it?" I'm like, yeah, sure. It's just a doodle. But I'm thinking I'm going to enlarge it and add it to my my beauty coloring book. And then there's the one that we, the original sketch. And then I'll put them both together. Here's the original sketch of Sylvia. And then here is the final of Sylvia. So, again, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Friday is a free day for me, but I got to take my other bike in to get it fixed. So I will see you guys later. Julie, if you're around, I did fix up my Wolverine. That's the other one that I had. I have him like posed on an eyeball. His hand is kind of on fire. Eventually I might color this one, or I might color the other Wolverine right here. I haven't decided which one I want to color, but either one is kind of fun. And I don't want to color it in this because the paper's really rough and it comes out looking like this, which is not bad, but it's like I can do better. I can do better, honest. Anyway, you guys, I got to get going. I'm going to miss this bus. Take care. Bye-bye.